Well, there it is. It's this is a big truck. That's a big box. So, with a broken pelvis, I'm going to attempt to climb up in there and see what I can accomplish. All right, this is literally just with the lid off. Haven't moved anything, adjusted anything. I see another box down in there. Hopefully that's my Delta T. But there you go. I did it, y'all. It's out. It is, one thing I'm going to say now while I'm thinking about it. It is light everywhere except for right here in the rear, obviously, where all the, excuse me, the focuser and etc. But it is significantly lighter from about that blue piece going forward. This is where 75% of the weight is right there, so that's going to come into play when trying to balance this thing on the mount. We'll figure it out. All right, I did it. It's there on my little makeshift work table. I wanted to film it before I mounted it, so you can get an idea of the size with the cutting mat in the background. You can see, I mean, really with the focuser that comes with it, this is, so the 31 inches I think is literally just the tube. With the focuser, it's over 3 feet. I mean, it's 3 feet. And that's how it comes, literally, straight out of the box. There's the back of it. And the connections, fans. Is that the motor for the focuser? Interesting. I've got the Optec, so this will come off, but that's kind of weird. All right, so here's an interesting caveat. This is the Hedric focuser. It looks pretty solid. But, as you know, I ordered the Optec Gemini because it has a rotator in it, and it just works better for for my needs. I just took this off. I thought I had all the parts for the Hedric to bolt right on. I don't. There's a pinch plate here that holds on the Hedric, etc. I won't go into too much detail. If that's something you want to know, just let me know, and I can, make a short video on how this works. But this plate here, these three cap screws come off. This comes off, and you basically put a plate behind that dovetail, and then this outer ring here secures the dovetail, and then the Gemini, as I understand it, connects to or tightens up to the dovetail. So that was unexpected. What I do want to say is Jeff from Optec, who I was just on the phone with for a considerable amount of time, was incredibly helpful. So he's taking parts back that I don't need, that I already ordered, sending me new parts, and we're sort of teaming up on this thing, kind of figuring it out. Since I don't want to, apparently a lot of people mount the the Hedric or whatever additional focusers to the back of this. They leave the Hedric on and mount the Gemini or whatever focuser of choice is to the Hedric. So you have technically two focusers on there, and that's not. I didn't want to do that for any other reasons because of weight restrictions. And the last thing I'm going to say is, oh man, I'm 6 feet tall, at 6'2" technically. And if you're wondering, this is, I'll try and snap a photo of me standing next to it, taller than me, significantly. It's like everyone says, it is 100% much bigger than it looks on, online. I haven't found a ton of images. I looked actually for images of what this thing looks like with someone standing next to it, or at least another telescope that I'm familiar with, so I can get an idea of, just kind of what I'm getting myself into since I pull this in and out of my backyard, depending on weather. It's big. I'm going to stand next to it right now. It's 7 feet. The tip of that's got to be at least seven feet tall. So getting the OTA up there was, I'm going to need some practice. Obviously, also I've got the XL saddle coming. This is a temporary on loan from Woodland Hills, another great place. Farah from Woodland Hills sent this loaner to me. But I've got the XL3 screw version of that coming. But yeah, 7 feet at least tall. It's big and all this stuff's heavy. 3 pieces will go out to the backyard, which I'm not used to. I've got here's my T-Pod, which I love. It's a great tripod. And my wide field rig goes on that T-Pod. It sits on this RST 135E, and that I carry out fully assembled. Not going to happen with this. Not even close.